Well, you asked me what I did. You asked me what I did. Since last time we spoke. But what's been going on with you?
Well, we a lot of stuff, really a lot of stuff. Just like you know, I I didn't get a call this year,
You didn't get a
but
call.
I did last year,
Okay.
and so I still had some traps and stuff like that
Yeah.
from last year.
Yeah.
They were a little dusty, but they did the job. Really did the job.
Oh, so you did keep him out.
Well, it was an interesting story.
Okay.
I tried the thing that you did last year, and
Yeah.
same for me. And I should have gave you the hint. He comes down the chimney.
Dude, I didn't even think of
I
that.
should have give you
Dude, I put all the traps at the
because
doors.
that's exactly what happened to me last year. And so I was like, I'm gonna have to stake out that chimney.
Mm-hmm.
And what I did was I was like, I'm gonna sit on the couch right in front of the chimney and just sleep there.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Keep an eye out.
And you put some cookies and milk out too, just to get him in. You know what I mean?
Oh, so you don't want him just.
Oh,
you
he's a
don't want
big
him
guy, so he likes cookies and milk.
Yeah. You want to get him in, like you want to get him in so that you could trap him there.
Yeah.
So he won't come. I get you. Yeah,
So
yeah.
I
I
put
get
some cookies
you.
and
yeah.
milk right by the fireplace, right?
Smart.
Just so you could smell it when he goes over the fireplace.
Oh yeah.
Smell it and then he'll come down.
Okay.
Anyway, so I literally just stayed the whole night, just slept right on that couch, right in front of the fireplace. And I was like, he's gonna be noisy. He's a big guy coming down the chimney. He'll wake me up, right?
Yeah.
So, and I was tired, right? Because I was, prepping the whole day. So I fell asleep, and the next thing I knew, I woke up because I heard such a clatter.
Oh, you heard a clatter.
I heard a clatter right on the roof,
Okay.
and I woke up like, huh, and I looked at the cookies, and the cookies were all gone.
And the milk too?
The milk was half drank,
Oh, so okay. So, but
but the cookies were all gone.
you finished all the cookies. That's kind of
Well, and
honestly, that's disrespectful. He didn't finish the milk because now it's gonna be rotten.
That's
If you-
exactly right. But I can't believe I didn't even hear him. I slept through it. Him coming down the chimney, and he ate all the cookies in front of me, and I didn't even wake up. Anyways, I heard such a clatter on the roof, so I ran outside to see what was the matter.
Oh, that makes sense. Did you you didn't trip on your traps though, did you?
I didn't trip on my traps.
Okay.
No, I knew where they were, and so I just hopped over them. And I could. It was so dark that night, and so I could hardly see. But there was something on my roof,
Okay.
and I think that's what he used to get on my roof, because he said he went down your chimney.
Yeah.
So he's got to get on your roof somehow.
He's a
And
larger man, so
He's a larger man.
It'll be harder to climb.
Anyways, I saw something, like a little something, but I couldn't quite get a glimpse of, like a big glimpse of it. And I had no shoes, so I had to run in, put some pants on, right, get some shoes and get a coat, because it was mighty cold out.
Yeah. You don't want your toes, your nose to get frostbite. or something.
Yeah. And so I ran in, got my coat, got my boots, and I ran all the way out to the lawn, and to look what was on the roof. And I didn't. He was gone.
There was no sight of him.
No sight of him.
Did you look? Did you go onto the roof and see what was up? Like, did you look for his footprints or something, like his boots or something?
The next day, I took a ladder and I went up, and I thought I would see these big footprints.
Yeah.
And all I could see was these little tiny round ones.
What small round ones? Why would they be round?
I don't know.
Does he have?
I don't know. And there was lots of these little round ones.
Huh.
So maybe he had like little people helping him. I don't know.
That's. I mean, I did.
Or
he
like
did,
kids
when he
helping
called
him?
when he called me. He did say that he did have a bunch of workers. They might have been his workers.
That could have been it. That could have been it.
And he said that they work for him, and he keeps them when they're not working for him. He keeps them locked up in his place so that they're working all year round. And the only day off they get is December 25th when he comes around.
Yeah, so they might have wanted to get out.
I would. That's not very nice working conditions.
You're telling me.
That's not very nice working conditions at all.
And so that's what it must have been. Anyways, I looked everywhere. I looked high and low, and I couldn't find anything. But there again, he left the packages.
Oh no. Did you get rid of them or?
I burned them in the backyard.
Oh, good.
I did not want to give them to my relatives because I already did that last year.
Oh,
And it ended bad.
like
just like
me.
you did. Yeah, just like you.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to change my strategy for next year, so I can get them.
I'm glad you told me that because now I'll know for next year. Maybe I didn't even think to maybe I'll put some traps in the chimney, but also on the roof as well.
Yeah.
Maybe I can trap some of his workers or whatever those little footprints were. Did they look sort of like a U shape?
It was kind of something like that. Yeah.
So almost like That's strange because I heard like I didn't wake up, but in my dream I thought I heard some something
something
sort
trotting or something. Something
I don't
trotting.
know what it was. Yeah, making that sort of like clunk clunk dunk dunk. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was, but
Well, yeah, I would put some traps up there next year.
Okay.
You might be more effective doing that.
I will.
And in the chimney. See, I just thought I would wake up and I'd get them, and I could get them right there.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Because
I
I didn't want to put any traps in, because then maybe he won't go down the chimney. You know what I mean?
Oh,
you might see them.
You were trying to lure him in.
Yes.
I see.
So next year,
Okay.
will be the year.
Another thing this conversation reminds me of is I don't know if this has ever happened to you, but when is Easter? I don't know the day.
April.
What's the day?
20. Well, it moves every year.
Oh, okay. So, someday in April, which moves every year, there's a pink rabbit comes into my house too.
No way.
Yeah, dude. What? I know.
You gotta be kidding.
A
me.
pink rabbit comes in. You know what he does?
What?
He throws fucking bird eggs he eggs my house.
No way. He eggs your house?
He eggs my house every year.
I've never had that happen to me.
No? I don't know. Maybe I pissed him off or something.
Do you not lock your doors?
Oh no.
That's the problem. You gotta lock your doors.
Oh no. I gotta lock my doors on Easter. What did you say? What was that called? Easter? Is that the thing?
Yeah. I think that's what they call it.
Oh.
Because if you lock your doors, he'll just lay them outside and you can get them outside. But if you lock your doors, or if you don't lock your doors, he's gonna be egging inside of your house.
He eggs the inside of my house every year. Yeah. Well, okay, that's good to know. I mean, I didn't know these things. That's a good thing we had this conversation.
You gotta get that. You gotta lock your doors for that.
That's good. Okay.
Why? What were you doing with all these eggs?
I don't know. He would just leave them around, and I would do my laundry, right? And I'd throw my laundry into the laundry machine. Laundry machine?
Yeah.
Washing machine.
Washing machine.
Yeah, it's all laundry. And then I'd take my clothes out and there'd be a bunch of eggs in there, and he hid it in my laundry and shit.
That's very strange.
And then I had to wash them again.
That's very, very strange.
I know.
Well, you lock your doors and then he'll come, but they'll be not in your house.
Oh, okay, but so there's no way to get him away. I don't want him around my house because then maybe
there's no way of them.
God damn it, dude. Maybe I go into the garden and I want to go gardening. I grab grab the shovel, and then I step on a bunch of eggs. And now I got to wash my shoes.
You're gonna have to make him build a fence or something.
Oh man,
something that he can't hop over.
Dude, what if after I build, I go gardening as well. I grow some lettuce. He comes in next year and eats all the lettuce.
Garden. You need a big fence for the garden. You need a big fence.
All right.
That he can't hop over.
All right. So you never had this kind of problem?
Never had it because I got a big fence and I lock my doors.
Okay. You know yeah, that's a good idea.
And then for me, and then New Year's, it was pretty quiet over here for New Year's, but I did hear people talking about that New York thing, eh?
That New York thing, yeah. It was all over the news.
Yeah, it was just tragic, really.
Yeah, when that ball dropped on New
You
York.
you could even go on like the cable and you'd see it on every channel.
I know.
You
That
can
was
see
that
it.
big of a deal.
Everyone just yelling and stuff in the sky, right? Stuff in the sky. People people crowding. Yeah,
Terrible.
terrible. Helicopters.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
And there was like, yeah, it's terrible. I mean, 2020 has been a hard year, but I mean, the beginning of 2021, that when that ball dropped in the middle of the, Times Square,
Yeah.
sad beginning to the year.
Sounds like a story for a Call of Duty campaign game.
What do you mean? Like
After
there's like
the New York City ball drop.
oh yeah. Then we were
The only thing that remained was just ash and debris.
yeah.
But we have to go through it and hunt the allies out.
Yeah. There was some we had to rescue some hostages.
That's right.
Yeah. The aliens took over. See?
That's right.